Controller hasn't been weird today, which is interesting. Not been weird at all. I gave it a good old clean. But as soon as I restarted the Xbox, it seemed to fix itself. So we shall see. It might just be. I don't know. I just spoke to our man Roger.
So, what do you need?
Gave us a heads up about something. his quest line. He wants us to go and find Rani, who's like the daughter of Renala. She's apparently in her manor.
And do you know of those who live in death? The very notion of life in death defies the Golden Order. By Dee's account, these defiled fiends must be expunged. But truth be told,
I don't know who Dee is.
I seek the curse mark to save them. You may find this peculiar, but I discovered something in my examination of the Knight of the Black Knives. These souls have committed no offense. They have every right to life, only they happen to touch upon a flaw in the Order.
Oh dear, oh dear.
If Dee knew what drives me now, he would surely boil over with rage. Or perhaps he would even feel some pity. But no need to fret. None of that will come to pass. I can tell a good lie when I need to.
Alright, so...
If she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh, would you be willing to procure it for me? She may have returned to the manor that is her home, the royal Karian residence to the north of the Academy of Rhea Lucaria.
Which... I was sure there's a little bit more to do in there. I want to try Radahn again, but this time potentially just fighting him like you would fight a normal boss.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Alright. Here we go. The other thing is, I wanted to try upgrading something that requires somber smithing stones, which is like 20 diamond. I got plenty of them. So I got the choice of either a halberd or maybe a colossal sword. I was thinking about maybe one of these three. But they both require massive amounts of strength. Potentially a bit of magic in there, which I don't know if that's going to make it a lot better. Or worse. It's always been something with the game that it tends to make it worse. Because it's damage that all that magic damage isn't getting scaled unless you upgrade intelligence, intellect, whatever they call it. So it's like a early game. It's like a quality build sort of, but with intelligence instead. Requires absolutely no dex though. These two do, but it's only 14. I've got the flamberge up because I wanted to try blood loss build up, and that's a big deal now apparently. But the damage is a lot less. I mean, that's what 400 damage versus 350. It's not really that much less actually. So higher upgraded. Greatsword takes normal smithing stones, which I just don't have enough normal smithing stones to get it a high enough level as a colossal sword. That's why I was like, why don't I just get some somber smithing stone thing up? These, like, the boss weapons tend to be like cool, but not really practical. So that's why I go for, as my second, like a nice halberd. One's nice, good range. It's strength scaling, no passive effects on it or anything. The spinning slash, I can take it or leave it, so I could put an Ash of War on there to potentially even push up the scaling even more. But it's ordinary smithing stone is the problem. I didn't necessarily want to use something that was horrendously heavy, but there doesn't seem to be, causes madness build up. Doesn't seem to be anything that's sort of in the middle. The pike. Hard to say. The colossal weapon. Interestingly, only descaling. Starts off with C scaling, but it's very short range. I'm not a fan of short range weapons. There's plenty of like the very long range axes. Great axe, yeah, the great axes. They're heavy, but are clinging bone, lifesteal fist. Your holy damage, unblockable blade. It's a really interesting set of choices you're given. I mean, there's probably plenty of. I could go for a curved greatsword and potentially heavy build it, but I'm working from a minus. Magma Worm scale sword. C scaling is strength. A little bit of faith in there though. Magma guillotine. It's. I should probably have a look to see what I can actually add an affinity to first. And start from there. But I bet everything that I can add a... Serpent God's curse. I don't even recognize half these weapons. I must have picked it up somewhere, right? Can always change our build up. I've got like stats wise, if I'm just a few stats too low. From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any somber smithing stone weapons that you can change the Ashes of War. In fact, it seems like that's the deal. Any sort of unique weapon that has a unique Art of War on it is somber smithing stone. There's nothing that's sort of like, I don't know, just Dickhead Dave's sword. It takes somber smithing stones, but it's got whatever fucking Art of War you want. Maybe that's the intent. It's entirely possible that's the intent. Blacksmith's in the background making all those fucking noises. Gollum's halberd. Interestingly, you can see Gollum's halberd. That's a colossal weapon. It requires just normal smithing thing. That must be what it is. That anything with a wacky ass. You can see because right here, picture just underneath me of it. Right here, little Art of War thing. It does seem that anything that has Somber Smithing Stone on it doesn't have one. And I haven't found something that is like, you know, optimal yet. Which is interesting. Actually, surprisingly interesting. There's a lot of really quick bosses, which means I'd rather pick a slightly slower weapon where I can potentially get one quick attack in for maximum damage, for loads and loads of damage, than you know, if I were to, I don't know, get some sort of like short sword where you can get like 65 attacks in. 95% of bosses, you're going to be sat getting one fucking swing for like 90 damage. Maybe it has some wacky ass effect like causes blood loss, and it's sort of irrelevant on the smaller weapons because they won't stagger bosses, they won't flinch bosses either. Like for example, the what is it called? The boss just before Radahn, where it's a lion man. These weapons won't flinch them, whereas if I pick something like a great sword, it will flinch them. Guard boost 41. You don't get to see poise damage, which is interesting. No. This is a detailed view. It doesn't look any more detailed, it just looks stretched. So that's C scaling in strength, and that's B scaling, but it's 50 strength. I could do it. It's got a little bit of magic on there. Intelligence is 16, which is where I wanted to sit. I can do Ruin's Greatsword. It's horrendously heavy, and I think that's... There's definitely a bias towards using stuff that isn't scaled in strength for weight, right? That's where I suppose that's where the staggering bosses comes from, the weight of the weapon. It's entirely possible that's actually true. "18 Faith. That's not a bad thought, actually. That would make sense as E-scaling. It's virtually none. This is a lot of split damage. Blood loss, magic damage, physical. Scales with strength, intelligence, and dexterity. On top of that, when you have stuff like this, they're let's take this for example, right? It's got Wave of Destruction, and I bet money on that Art of War scaling with intelligence, which you wouldn't want to put any points into intelligence more than 16 because it's E scaling. But strength is B, so you want to absolutely spam perks into strength. At the cost of 23 weight. Means you also want loads of points in endurance. Or have it seems strange that you have to sacrifice so much to be able to be heavy. That's your quest for the greater good of killing everyone with your sword? We're just contemplating that right now. It's what do we mean by sword? We might have to go like big boy sword. But then there's always the thought that generally speaking, the hardest bosses right now for me are the ones that are armored. The beasts and stuff I can... What level am I? I don't know, like 70 something? 18 intelligence. 18 weight, it's lighter. It scales absolutely shitly with all three. Tells you top right? 79. Oh, there you go. Oh, I see. Here, I'll tell you what, I'm moving the camera down here for now. Till I get the green screen up. It's gonna be in the way no matter what. Be more worth it. So I don't know, I'm at a crossroads here. Things that it just says colossal weapon. There's colossal sword. Strike. Channel magic into the glintstone to activate an ancient sorcery, producing floating magic projectiles that chase enemies automatically. It's got no scaling though. So what does the magic scale off? Unless it's set damage. There's no way. That would be terrible. It's entirely possible. Unless the set damage is really fucking high or based on the plus value of the weapon. Can hardly min-max that. What have I got for Missing Stones past 4? 2, virtually nothing. So far, from what I found with these bell bearings, you basically have to pick before you get to smithing 4. Your vigor is at 30. That'll make some help. What's that, like about 1,000 health? That's a good place to have your health. That should get you through most of the game, depending on how much of the game. I don't know how far through I am. Bell bearing shop 1. What? That's top sorceries now that he's dead. Interesting. So if you kill NPCs, you potentially get a bell bearing? Can buy smithing stone 4s, which will get up to plus 12. Good and all, but you're always working, if you're buying stuff, you're always working from a... Don't want to necessarily use this crafted sword though. How heavy is it? I could always default back to this for pure physical damage. Got magic. It's worth a try. They should all be the same speed. Or just go pure strength. Fuck dex completely. 16 in. But that magic damage means that 37 damage doesn't scale. That's pure physical and C scaling. That's pretty much the only choice I have. Unless I want to split damage. That's wacky. A lot of weapons have split damage, like a very, very large amount of them. It might be something, again, linked to somber smithing stones. Yeah, that's a good... Well, that's definitely a somber smithing stone weapon, but that's... Again, there's another one. Dragon Halberd. 10.5. Scales poorly. What scaling do? So, for example, strength scaling. I'm looking at where you see STR in a tribute scaling, right? Strength is C. Grading system, like, you know, exams. The E, D, C, B, A, and then the top one is S. The higher that is, depending on what your attributes are, say strength, the higher your strength, the more your damage will go up. So you can see where you look at attack power, this Knight Rider Glaive has got 129 damage, physical, plus 49. That 49 is your scaled damage. So if you increase your strength, because it's C scaling, the more you increase your strength, the more that 49 will go up. But that 129 won't ever change. That's its base damage. That 129 is just based on the actual level of the weapon, so it's plus 0 at the minute. So I'm trying to like min-max at this point. Because Radahn is kicking the ever-living shit out of me. Interesting that that's gone like at plus 16. This sword is still DD. But at plus 14, this is already BB scaling for strength and dex. I could just fucking shut my face and carry on. Now let's get a somber smithing stone weapon, and then fuck it. It doesn't really matter what we pick. But the choice is either do we split our damage or not. You have some of the same sword? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've got... in fact, that's a good point. I can sell some of my duplicates. If I upgrade a weapon, I like to keep a duplicate weapon that's a plus 0. Just so if I want to change my weapon, I can tell what the original damage of the weapon was. You know, so I can compare a plus 0 with a plus 0, rather than, you know, I can be like, oh look, this sword does massively more damage, but it turns out it's a plus 16 compared to a plus 0, right? It's hard to tell what it used to be. So, .40 strength, what am I at? 30 something, right? 34. I could two-hand that properly. In fact, I could two-hand that properly. But I'd have to two-hand it. You love this game? You didn't think you would? Fuck yeah, man. It's a good game. Yeah, it's definitely... As far as From Software is concerned, they've really tried a lot of new things. Some of them are good, some of them are fine. Very few things are bad, because they really think about what they're doing. You know, it's like hit or miss a few things. But it's a great addition to... Like, they can for whatever their next game is going to be, if it's potentially not open world, that's fine. but they can really take a lot of stuff they learned from the open world, you know, because they've tried a lot of new stuff. It's a great testing platform for them making it open world, which is brilliant, especially with it being so mainstream. No deck scaling at all. Weighs 23. So the question I'm really asking now is, how bad is split damage going to be? It's going to scale worse with something like this because you're scaling 3 different stats at once. And you don't really get to see how well that scaling's going to go up until you actually start upgrading the weapon. I bet that B will turn into an S for strength. So I could just pummel everything. What are those memory slots part? That's how many different spells you can have equipped. So in there right now I have like add lightning to your weapon, add magic to your weapon, add holy to your weapon. But you can add like, you know, cast magic bolt or heal or, you know, spit fire. All sorts of magic stuff. It's your FP, right? Your mana bar. I don't play with that with first playthrough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Ruin's Greatsword. Fuck it. It's a bit of magic damage, but it's strength and intelligence. Chuck everything in strength. I'm gonna need more money. A lot more money. Yeah, fuck it. Does that come later for you? You're still at the beginning. Memory slots are required through the game. Like, if you go and explore, you could find a memory slot. I can give you a hint as to where to find them. If you're looking for them. But if you're not really casting magics, or many different magics, don't worry about them.
Back already. No matter.
You'll be fine, then don't worry about them. Yep. Thanks scaling A at 5. Smithing Stone 7. I haven't found one of those yet. That's 450 damage. That's already more damage. We don't even have the strength to wield it. You work out? Yeah. Yeah, you will. I'm sure you will. So, this thing's gonna be slow as shit. But it's okay. It's Somber Smithing Stones. I'm not gonna be using it for anything else. Look at the size of it. What a beast weapon. This is where we need to start working out. If I don't like doing this, it's a bit of a cheap way to start. That and that. That lets us have as much over encumbrance as we can. Guard counters, final hit, charge attacks, jump attacks might be a really good one to have. Because they're quick. Jump attacks are quick. Some heavy load. Let's drop our weight a little bit. A medium, okay. We have options. Medium. If we don't use a shield. 35, 39. There's heavy. I think that'll do for now. Look alright. The next thing on the agenda then, I need to go back to Renala. She's right here, right? Grand Library. I found a single larval tear. That weapon, I know, right? That's why I chose it. It's part of the reason. Just wait until you see what it actually does. So, I'm assuming... Let me just check something. I'm looking for a seal. That's not the right one. No, okay, so you can't apply greases effects to the weapon. Let me double check with an actual grease. Yeah, definitely can't. Okay. Good. Sort of. Can attack here. Talk to her a minute.
Art thou now assured of thy want to be born anew?
Yes. Yes.
Now.
Okay. So, first things first, I need strength 50. That lets me one-hand the weapon. Not that I ever should. And I need int 16. Faith is not important. I'm not doing anything with faith. Dexterity also not important. Doesn't scale with the weapon at all. I'll do 20, 20, 20 because that's a nice place to have it. It's a bit low. 23. I'm okay with that. Gives an attack rating on our sword. Does strength make you hit harder? Strength scales strength weapons more. Right? That's what you were just asking about the scaling, right? The strength up here, if you put a pointed to strength, will do more damage if your weapon scales with strength. In the case of this weapon, A scaling, very good strength scaling. So for every point of strength I put in, I'm going to get a big increase to that 226 number of my scaling, right? Can you see how it's when you look at my attack power, it says 231 plus 226. That 226 is the amount of strength point change I get. So it totally depends on your weapon. If I put on a weapon that has no strength scaling, then every point of strength I put in, worthless. Doesn't do anything because there's no scaling. So, definitely much slower. That's a pretty quick jab though. Yep, exactly the same speed. So it has maybe a little bit of a cool attack. What the fuck? Yes. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. We're medium load still, so we're fast roll. I think we should potentially have a go at, I don't know, a boss or something. Good opportunity to see how much different damage I'm doing. You killed that wyvern at the beginning yesterday? A geel? Did you do it on horseback? Or did you do it on foot? Actually, that's a great idea. Let's fight a wyvern. One over here. That's a good fight, huh? Both? Okay. Fair play. It seems to be a bit easier on horseback, or at least it takes longer, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you ever feel like you're getting damage, but you're getting damage really slowly, if the boss is doing the same attacks, nothing changes. Not a bad thing. But hey, if you did it partially on foot, fair play. I'm gonna try this one on horseback. Oh, you have heavy attacks too? Oh shit. Can you hold it? Nice. Okay. Oh, here it is. Speaking of wyvern fights, right? Do it. Here he is. Wakey wakey! Oh god. Okay. Oh god. So what are you doing? Tail swipe? Happy sorting? Thanks very much. Get away. Okay. Looks like he breathes on his left there. Oh! Ooh. He took the beetle out of the air. It's... God, that damage to the face though. Gonna jump for me? Yeah. Whoa. Oh god. Okay, he takes a step back with that. Okay, that's not so bad. What are you doing? Where are you going? What? Why did you get off your horse? Get back on your horse. Oh, you put your... Oh, that's a good good attack to get. When he stomps, he puts his head right down. Whoa, that's not a good attack to fall into. What are you doing? Okay. Tilt your head to the side. Breathing, breathes to his left, okay. Go straight into another attack. He's going to breathe fire and step back. No, he's coming forward. Foot stump. Oh, that damage. Okay. Yeah, a bit early on that. Come down. Oh, I missed again. Run away from the rock if you can, mate. Ooh. Catch the wing. Oh god. And he goes straight back to where he started. Two attacks in there, nice. Coming for me? Yep. Oh god. Get up, get up, get up! Nice. I don't know if you're wrong, but your voice seems louder on your left ear than your right ear. Oh, really? I can't see, hang on. It doesn't look like it's my... Oh god, what have I done to my microphone stand? Ugh, doesn't look like it's my end. Check your headphone connection. Like, give me a second, my microphone stand isn't sitting right. I thought that was what it was, but... Heat coming out the back of it. My goodness. That's better. Ooh, alright, we've got another dragon heart. It's better now? That was your thing, but it's working now. What do you mean by your thing? I didn't change any settings or anything. Whoop, better. Chair's grazing the bottom of the desk. Okay. What else were we having trouble with? Ooh, idea. I know what we were having trouble with. There was a fucker right up here, wasn't there? By this door. The horseback dude. Was it not your headset? You sit still and it changed as you moved your microphone? Really? Does it sound like I'm on your right here? It shouldn't do. I don't think it has any way of telling, right? It may be, I don't know. I can't tell. And it was only your voice, the gameplay was fine. Are you sure it wasn't just being weird? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't change any of my settings. I kicked my microphone stand. Maybe it's connection. As long as it's fixed. Okay. Same horse attacks. Doesn't matter what weapon you use. 1,000 damage. Hey, he gave us some good souls. Double check to instantly recognize the difference of something, but don't know what. No. Weird. Some weirdities going on there. Something fishy. But again, as long as it's fixed, it don't matter. Thank you for letting me know. I always hate being the first guy to say in a streamer's chat that something's weird with their setup or something sounds wrong or is wrong. But it's very likely, like, a lot of people are just listening in on the stream and then, you know, immediately leaving because something's broken. And they have no idea that it's even fucking broken. It's like a fucking golf swing. Oh god. Okay. I couldn't get out. Right. At this point, I don't really know what to level up. Health, I guess. So, last stream, we finished off having a couple of fights with basically a tree sentinel, a draconic tree sentinel. It was fear that you just done and being an idiot, so you made sure type thing. Yeah, I mean, it's always a good thing to say, right? If you're sure that something is wrong with their stream, not your audio, like you've gone into somebody else's stream and that sounds fine, it's just their stream, it's worth saying something. Especially for newer streamers, right? It's entirely possible they just have a fucked up setting. I knocked him down. I love how I can just drag it along the floor. So, a really long delay on picking the sword back up. I love the sound as well. Boop. Okay. I think I made the right choice. Golden sunflower. Ooh, we need golden sunflowers for something. Twiggy cracked tear. Oh, this is an Erd tree. Crimson crystal tear. Looked it on the right side of the screen before I pressed A. Let's have a look at these. Twiggy something-y something? Key items? Key items. Another. Oh, that's what the crimson. I thought I recognized it. Half of total. It's a full heal. You could have Crimson Burst. Steadily restores HP if your health is already full. But you know you're going to take potentially more damage. Winged crystal? Reduce equip loader, yeah. Twiggy cracked tier. Briefly stop rune loss on death. Briefly stop rune loss? However, the effect only lasts for a short time. So if you know you're going to die... you could kill yourself. You could intentionally just jump off an edge. Just chug one, jump off an edge, you keep your fucking... Interesting. I can't think of any good use of that, I suppose, if you're really, really worried. For newer players, that's big. I'm alright with losing any souls, and I think that rune theory, because it's completely gone from playing the game so much. That's totally not worth anything to me, right? But oh god, well that was kind of silly. I walked straight into it. You have got protected legs. A rip squad? What happened to squad? Oh god. What happened to squad, dummy? So one day I'll actually dodge one of his attacks. They're shooting in! Not anymore? Okay. Oh, I can change it. You just fucking murder them all. Oh, it's time. Yeah! That works pretty well. Oh! Did that take FP? That was just a charged attack. No, it doesn't. Holy moly. $8,000 damage. What the fuck? Oh god. Wow. Oh. Felt that one coming. Gonna breathe fire. Get out of there. Sorry, buddy. It's time. You've done your part. Time to go. Goodbye. Playing nowish? Okay. Have fun. Have fun playing squad, man. Enjoy it. Why is it ripped though? if you're playing now. Here, oh god, here he is. Probably shouldn't be fighting with 27,000 souls. I was very tired yesterday. Oh god, I don't know if any of my attacks actually fit the windows. We'll find out. I was doing 275. An extra 100 damage. Ooh. Takes a quarter off the fight. He'll be dead 25% quicker. That's good news, and he might even stagger faster. I doubt it. Put the correct fight down? Can't be done. Can't be done. I am Mr. Crackman now. Me life. Me family. Me loved ones. What am I doing? The Elden Ring is calling. Aye. Fuck off, horse. This is between me and Dickhead Dave with the... Oh god. I remember that late timing. Terrible time to heal. There's your window. Stay away from the trees. Forgot about that one. So close to the end. I can feel it. We're here. We're at the capital city. Our goal was to get to the Erd tree at the capital. Reforge the Elden Ring. And here we are. That is, behind this man is the gate to the capital. I can smell the end of the game. It smells glorious. Food when you're hungry. Or like crack. When, well, like always like crack. Alright. So definitely windows are different for that. 590. Oh god. I could get 2 jump attacks in there. I could definitely get 600 damage. It's like double damage. I can also make my jump attacks stronger, and instead of going for rollies, boop. You playing Ron? When I get it, yes. Do I own Ron yet? No. Afraid not. Can I buy it yet? No. But I don't know if you've been around recently in stream, Kennedy, but I'm currently going through a house move, which is in like 4 days? Hopefully? As long as... How did that not hit me? Ask that question. So, if all goes well, I'll be in the new house in 4 days. Then I'll be, you know, in a new house and out of money. Which is better than being in this house and out of money. Because this house fucking sucks. You know, net positive, right? Boop. Dagger the fucker. Just stagger him. No chance it's gonna stagger him. Oh, again. I recognize it as a late one. I gotta get off the rocks. You and rocks don't mix. Plenty of time. Come up here. Come away from those rocks, buddy. What about? Mm-hmm. It's been a long time coming. Well done. Long time coming. We looked back to see when we actually first son of a bitch. First spoke to the person who we're swapping houses with. It was December 18th. Or 8th. December something with an 8 in it. Will you be correct on this? Absolutely, man. It is... I mean, upon release, it got Game of the Year. Fair play. A lot of good games of the year. This one's Game of the Year. It then immediately got Game of the Decade, which is a really good game. Game of the Decade. Fuck yes. Great. And then it got Game of the Century. Can't really argue with that. Why am I carrying around 30,000? Okay, so... He hasn't seen me yet. I don't think we need to worry about stamina recovery with him. I think I saw him move. Okay. Ripping me out. Enhances jump attack. What were we doing? Just shy of 600 damage? Get up! 670. Get up! Okay, there's a fifth of his health gone. Yeah, those attacks are... It's gotta be rolling attacks. They're too slow. Boop. Need these windows. Boop. Whack him in the back. I love how I was doing 270. 275 last time I was here, and now I'm doing 375. Oh, that's his fast one. That'll wake you up in the morning, getting smashed in the face with that. Ah, that's his slow one. I haven't timed that right yet. I need a visual... Son of a bitch. I'm muscle memory for the wrong time. Muscle memory for the medium now. Have a question about your capture card? Yeah, just let me know that you've done it, Kennedy, and I'll check it out. Not really into sword and sorcerer games, except Elder Scrolls. Fair. This one isn't really... It's not what's called a high fantasy game, right? So it's not about orcs and goblins and elves and magic and all that shit. It's got stuff like that in it, but that's not the focus, you know? It's not deep in the lore. The lore is designed to be completely unique. It's some, you know, wonderful mystical adventure like those sorts of games. But it doesn't follow the it more closely follows real myths. It's a mix of Western mythology with like dragons, like, you know, not just high fantasy stuff, and Japanese as well. Their myths are a lot weirder. Some of them are a lot weirder, to be fair. Like a lot weirder. Yeah. Can I roll out of the way there? Can I get another one in? Not quick enough. Not quick enough. This game is purely about learning the flow of a fight, right? So it's played very, very differently to the Elder Scrolls. I don't know, it's hard for me to explain it. I'm not great at explaining these sorts of things. It's an experience to itself, right? There's, you know, dime a dozen high fantasy games. Elder Scrolls being one of the best. Bethesda games do it well, and I can't wait for the new Elder Scrolls. Don't get me wrong. And then you've got hack and slash games like, you know, God of War, which this is probably a bit closer to, but something that is unique to From Software games is the flow of the games. I thought I rolled that in time, I didn't. It's something you don't get with other games. You know, it's unique enough that it actually defines its own category of video game, which is, first of all, amazing that they managed to do that. And second of all, just, you know, explains how it's so difficult for me to... Whew, that makes me nervous, that one. Why it's so hard to explain. But... I keep getting hit by that because the telltale for the attack is... totally different from the medium hit. He's got three hits to follow up that slam down. First one that he hits to his side, and that is as soon as you see that coming, you roll. The medium attack, which is as soon as you see that weapon, he sort of slides it to the side, swipes to the side. And that is as soon as you see it, he'll sort of raise it up. As you start to see that swing come down, you roll. And there's a slow one, which if you see that slow swing start coming down and you roll, you're going to get hit by it. You're already locked in. You're dead at that point, or being hit at that point. Currently have on me right now 27,000 souls, which is like, you know, 3/4 of a level up. Pre-TVH just makes you sleepy. I get it, I do. You could be cracked out when I was watching you play the other Scrolls games. These games will have a rep for being hard as fuck. You were up for the challenge. Compared to something like Elder Scrolls, people are going to immediately say that's his medium swing. They're hard, but I don't like Souls games, yeah. I don't like calling them hard because they're not. Like stuff like Ninja Gaiden is hard, right? That's a hard game to play. I want to be the Boshi. If you want to see literally the hardest game in the universe, I want to be the Boshi is probably the hardest fucking game you'll ever play. No, they're games designed to be, ow, forgot about that follow-up, difficult. You know, there's, in comparison to a fight like this, it looks scary, it looks rough. It's not really. You'll die a lot, but that's part of the game. If dying a lot means the game is hard, this game is hard as fuck. If you're totally okay with dying a lot, and it's just a way of learning and practicing, then it's not really that hard. There were hard parts to it. Once you... whoop. Oh, you can jump it? I pressed the wrong button. And that's his fast one, son of a bitch. Don't ever heal that until he does his next attack. Still trying to get the stream sorted with volumes and get myself comfortable, get into the flow of it, you know? You have to get lucky on some parts of Ninja Gaiden or be just fucking amazing at the game, yeah. The only game you rage quit in Legend history, I get that, yeah. Whereas with this, it's somewhat precise in what you have to do, but it is just, you have to approach it differently. You have to approach it calmly, right? And if you do that, it's not really hard. You know, you can run into a dungeon and walk straight in and think, oh, this is a cool dungeon, and then an enemy's jumped on your back and slit your throat and you've died. Learn the patterns, yeah. And you could think this game's hard as fuck. And it's like, no, that's not really, that wasn't difficult. You're just an idiot. It's okay to be an idiot. You're just ignorant as fuck. Just enjoy that ignorance. It's like riding a bike, you know? Little kids, you don't call them shit at riding bikes, do you? Because they haven't learned. They just haven't learned yet. They'll learn. In time. It will take time and effort. It's not really hard to ride a bike, is it? Sort of almost all muscle memory. You forget little bits, but, you know, 20 years later you get on a bike and you're like, oh yeah, I remember. This is the same. It's not really hard. You just learn the patterns, learn the moves, learn what to expect from the game, and the muscle memory does most of the heavy lifting. Sifu is tough. That game looks difficult. That game looks difficult in comparison to this, which is... I expect you put, if there's like difficulties on Sifu, putting on a harder difficulty would be genuinely tough. That's a game I would call difficult. You go into that knowing, you know, you could just be just too fucking bad at the game. But this is just a case of learning. That's all it is. You know, as long as you sit down before you play this game and think, this game's gonna kick the ever-living piss out of me, don't get upset by that. If you don't get upset by that, you don't really consider it that hard. But if you're prone to rage fits, then maybe not. I feel like it's just if you don't want to learn, then don't play the game. You don't like playing games that you have to learn. First of all, you're missing out on this medium, and I went for the fast roll. I need to pay attention, but you know, this is like an endgame guy. I think he's totally optional too. I think I could just walk through that door. God, I have to try that now. Now that I said that. I hope you tried to see if you could just fucking walk straight past him. Gotta be done. You can. Okay, he is blocking the door. Son of a bitch. Learning in Sifu is like learning Kung Fu for real. It's like a fighter game, right? It's just a billion combos. When you die, you age. Yeah, I've seen this. It's an interesting thought. You get to age 75, game over. But it's designed like a roguelite, right? So you just start from the beginning with all the knowledge you've gathered and a few items that come over, or in this case, I think it's like photographs and stuff, right? You gain a bit of knowledge every time. And you take that back with you. So you don't necessarily have to do literally everything all over again. I don't know if like keys move over with every run, but at least you know where the key is, right? Oh god, look where the runes are. I shouldn't fight this guy with like 30,000 runes. Because it takes like 35,000 to level up, which is a lot of runes, but manageable. I could go and just leave. Right. Oh god. If Force will let me. Cool story, dude. Oh god. He's breaking trees and shit. It's fine. Oh god, he's shooting lightning. Like, I think it's like 35,000 to level up. Go and attack the little dudes. Where are they? Where are the little sorcery? Oh, there's a drop right there. I'll display. That's not right. What is he doing? What is this? Give me. Smithing stone 5. Okay. Well, I need smithing stone 6s, 7s. I think 6. Go eat and try to catch up with the gang. Good luck. Thank you very much. I'm sure I will need it. No, I just need to learn. Patience. Patience is key, right? I've got a lot of fights to do. Boop. Ah. Fireman OP. Oh god, fireman. Oh god. His little torch. No. Boop. Alright. Put that torch down. Let me go and fight Big Giant Man. He gives you what, like 2,000, 3,000 souls? Say how many souls I need to level. It doesn't. Alright, come on, fucker. Let's do it. How about you? Oh, that's pretty. Oh god, I'm so gonna get hit by that. Whoa! Oh, he pulls out. Giggity. Would have never guessed that he pulls out. That does damage. Wacky, wacky. Whoop. I like this sword. I very much like this sword. Boop. A good solid 2/3 of his health. Yellow glowy spots are weak spots, so there you go. When you get that effect. No, you done it. Uh-oh. Get out. Get out! I'm gonna heal just in case I get one shot. Bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. 2,500 souls. There you go. So we're at 30. Interestingly, there was no fight at this minor entry. There's another one over here. Cave. Ooh, I wonder if we could get Super smithing stones. Is that a statue? A giant statue? I feel almost like I should have more health by now. I really do. But then having 50 strength is probably the kicker. There's stuff to clear up here, right? More dragons to kill. I could kill some dragons, that'll get me some souls. Where did we see the other dragons? There's one over here, right? And there's another one somewhere on the bridge. Oh no. Oh god, he's gonna be awful to fight. Off subject, Brandenburg is amazing. Anyone who says otherwise doesn't know how to play it. Oh yeah, it should be. It should be. I haven't heard anyone say it's a bad. That's for sure. How much is it to actually level up? Let's see. Dragon fights should be pretty easy. 37,000. Maybe your new favorite? Okay. Now that is big. Interesting. Alright. What do you think of Odin? By the way, Kennedy. If that's the case. About Brandenburg. Decaying... Ixikes? Oh god. I didn't recognize that attack. Well done, idiot. How close to a cliff are we? Not very. Good. There's the attack. 1240 damage. What the actual flying fuckbags. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. What are you doing? He's turning around. What? Oh. Gotta fight him here? But he pushes you around so much. Oh, weird. But his health isn't... Oh god. Okay. That's why he disappears. Where are you going? We have to fight here. Come back. What is he doing? Are you serious? Hi. Hello. Is he angry at something else? Come back here. Where are you going? What are you doing? Come here. I was gonna say I was gonna get a free face shot there. Oh. Come here, don't turn around. Stop it. You're trolling now. Oh no. You motherfucker. You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. Just to fuck with me. Almost. Do your foot stomp. Bite? You got a follow-up bite? Yep, you sure do. Clip a wing attack there. Wing here. He has a barf. You got a little bit of nose hair. Little horn. Oh god. Oh god. What are you doing? I don't know what that was. Turn around, please. Back up, back up. for that whack. Boop. Okay, and miss it. Son of a bitch. Oh, there you go. That's where I was expecting his head to be. Oh, it's a tail swipe. Okay. I didn't recognize that. Knew he had one. Oh, look at my health! What the fuck? Okay. That doesn't last long, good. Oh god. I'm still in it! I picked a cloud! Oh, that's still big damage. Oh god, okay, Scarlet Rot. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Duly noted. Don't piss around with that. Even his features give Scarlet Rot. Yeah, I see that now. God, can I get you to turn around? You like Goda? Don't play her enough? Okay, that's fair enough. How many breath attacks? Here we go. That's what I want, right? Slam down. Turn around. Can't get that. Headshot easily. Gotta really time that quite well. Oh, that's his attack to back up. There you go. Casual barf. Coming at me. Ha! Yeah, 600 damage? Maybe I just caught him with the one swing. Oh, look where his feet are. Oh god, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. That's not one to get caught in. Get back in there before he does more breath attacks. Oh, what is that? Son of a bitch. Oh, look at my health. I can't get up. Dead. Before I could heal. Wow. They're like 95% of your health and the Scarlet Rot is just... Whew. It's just a nasty one. I couldn't get back in on the fight quick enough. That one's a rough one. Mostly because of terrain. Agil, it's all nice and flat. Smarag, nice and flat. This fucker, cliffs and shit. You know, so his feet are up here, so his head's up here, and you're just trying to swing up, and you just can't quite catch his face. Easily killable though. Quite happily killable. Alright, come on, fucker. I got you now. Your ass is mine. Uh-oh. Oh god, what is he doing? Go ahead and lock onto that face. Beautiful face of yours. Oh, that's... what an opener. That's where we want your face. Hello. Back. Boop. Right in the chin. How you doing, Crappy? Good to see you, man. Oh god, good to see you, man. Okay, that's just a little barf. Oh! I clipped the end of that. I'm sure he won't murder me. Right. Not one shot. What attack are you doing? Bye-bye? Yeah, you got follow-up? There it is. You can catch your wing. Your head's too high, though. Ideally, I want him to turn around. Now's my opportunity, actually. Ooh. Oh god, camera. Can't see. There's ideal attack. Oh. What are you doing? Oh, your cloud. Okay, get away from that. Get right away from that. Look at the size of that cloud, man. Definitely a different style boss fight. And fighting on horseback, it does make it a lot easier. But it feels a little bit cheesy. Oh, perfect. Bam. Plus I got a lot of damage. Absolute mountain of damage. Is that wing? No, that's bite attack. I wonder if I should just go for a leg there. Oh, probably not. Although that's a stomp attack. Maybe I should. Go. Into the Scarlet Rot like an idiot. Excellent. I gotta get that attack going earlier. There's a very long delay on it. Oh god, camera. You have enough playtime to compare this to other Souls games yet? Sure. Absolutely. In what way? An instant kill. It's definitely an improvement in that they've taken all of the things that they like out of previous games. All of them. Demon Songs, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and Sekiro as well. Taken all of the little things they like and, you know, added some completely unique mechanics as well and thrown them in, tried them. Some of them are really good, some of them are okay, you don't really care about. Built it all in an open world and done a very good job of it. Very good job of open world. Some mechanics don't really work in open world, or at least the constraints of a completely linear world really make certain elements important that it being open world sort of belittles. Like getting bogged down in places, you know? That's not something you should really ever be worried about if it takes you a long time to get a fight. You know a boss fight is going to be easy or hard based on how far through the game you are. Whereas on this, you have fucking here. This area is right next to, 5-minute walk away from the starting area. But clearly he is not a starting enemy. Oh god. Let's go straight through it. Oh, that works. So it really leaves a lot of boss fights open to, you can come back to them at any time, which will make them certainly easier, but it definitely means that they can make a lot of boss fights either kind of a bit cheesy or, you know, horrendously difficult, because they can always justify, well, the player can just come back later, you know? There's definitely potentially maybe a little less effort put into balancing, but that's just partially because they just don't need to. As for, like, windows of opportunity, it's Dark Souls 3 difficult-esque. You know, it's not like Dark Souls 1 easy. Dark Souls 1 is effectively, in comparison to this, an easy fucking game. I was thinking of picking up Dark Souls 1, 3, and then Elden Ring. Just skip 2. Yeah, skip 2. That's totally fine. You're not missing out much. I heard the remaster fixed a lot of the issues, blight down frame rates. Honestly, oh my god, I wasn't looking. That was going to kill me. It's, if you get it on console, I would recommend getting the older version. The original version, Prepare to Die edition, if you can get your hands on it, which chances are you can't. You may end up having to get the remastered version. Understand that Dark Souls 1 is a very old game now, so you're gonna have to deal with, you know, like, get out. The same idea as playing a really old Call of Duty. You know, you're gonna play something new and then play something old and realize, wow, that's jank as fuck. Never used to be janky, you know? Not in early 2000s, but, you know, we're a bit coddled. Oh, I have actually got Scarlet Raw. I thought I was just at a high build-up of it. Please don't jump. I'm not stuck on a tree. You have Dark Souls 1 on 360? I heard the remaster... oh, yeah. I didn't read that you have it on 360. Honestly? They fixed a lot of stuff, but they also added some fixes that don't feel like fixes. Like, apparently some bosses' attacks were bugged and never worked in the first place. So they've fixed them and now they're in the game, and you're like, you know what? I could have done with that never being in the game. Yep, just need to get through that. Yeah, honestly, play Dark Souls 1. To get the really boiled down, refined version of the game. If you want to learn the game, you'll learn that you're going to get fucked over. You need to learn to look for things. You need to learn the pacing. The difference between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 is Dark Souls 1 is just, this boss has 6 attacks. Right? One of the attack is when you're behind him. One of the attack is when you're too far away. So basically he's only really got 4 attacks. One for left, one for right, one for middle, and then maybe a bit of randomness thrown in as well. You need to learn those 4 attacks. And, you know, you let him attack, you attack, him attack, you attack. Generally, it's that flow, and the cycles come up. Easy peasy. Dark Souls 3 is after Bloodborne, which is when they started being like, you know what? I bet the player is going to roll forward to try and get another hit in here. So what we'll do is we'll have a left swipe combo, a right swipe combo, and then instead of just having a slam down, which everyone's used to, we're going to have a slam down, but what we're going to do is we're going to stop it mid and wait until the player character rolls, and then smash it. Okay? So you're going through the game and you're like, okay, left attack, right attack, oh, he's doing a slam down, roll, and then you get fucking pasted and you're like, you asshole. Fair play. Right? You don't get that unless you've learned Dark Souls 1 first, you know? But if you start from Dark Souls 3, it does start to seem like you're playing something designed both for newer players, not really, and a lot older players. You know, Dark Souls 3 is really designed, especially the later bosses are really designed to give older players a run for their money, which for newer players it means they get shit on. So fuck guy never played a Souls game and just jumps right into this game? Like that, brave man? Yeah, fuck yeah, man. You can quite happily go into Dark Souls, any Dark Souls game, without any knowledge, and that's totally fine. You just need to understand the frame of mind that the game isn't designed to be unfair. It's not designed to fuck you over. It may feel like it a lot of the times, but you have to think that when you get shit on, there is something to learn, and the answer is usually very simple. Are you continuously being hit by that one attack? Tweak what you're doing very slightly. Works. Fraction of a second different. Very rarely are things built like with too high a reaction speed. You know, old people can play it with their slower reaction speeds. Doesn't require that video game, you know, snap and look at stuff. A lot of the time, instead of reacting to stuff that's jumped out at you, you can just take a moment to sit back and look and listen. Yeah? And the game will tell you. You know, I could have ran down, for my first time through this area, I could have ran down and just thought that's a fucking rock, just not paying any attention, run straight into him, and he's, you know, smashes you for 1 billion damage and you're dead. And you could think this game's unfair. Or you could be like, I could just stand here and actually look and look. Oh wait, no, that's actually moving, No, that's not good. Elden Ring, you really need to understand a few more generic game mechanics of why am I doing 3 damage to this boss? One of 2 reasons. It's an open world and I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Or, potentially gimmick to the fight. Maybe you have to look around. That's usually the case. If ever you're doing absurdly low damage, generally not right, you know? Little things like that. They follow their I don't know how to explain it. So, oh god, son of a bitch. Terrifying. Fuck, he instantly reacts. You know, they'll set an example, a really early game example, and you'll be like, oh, so this is what this does. Oh god. Garlic Rot, I forgot about that. Don't attack his feet. I need to really think about those examples, what their point is. The more you think about these things, but not overthink it, you know, just very simply. It's a very simple idea, but... Oh, what is he doing? The more you do that, the easier it becomes. You know, you go into a catacombs and you immediately get ambushed. And then you get ambushed again. Then you get ambushed again, and again, and again, and again. And you get to the end of the catacombs. And you go and find another one. You should be sure as shit going into this next catacombs thinking, I'm gonna get ambushed left, right, and fucking center. Lo and behold, guess what happens, you know? You do not get ambushed anymore, because you're expecting it. I see you there, you little sneaky fucker. You know, in your corner. Ready to jump out and stab me in the back. Son of a bitch, I didn't think that one-shot me. Wish they would put Soulbound or whatever it's called on Xbox. Soulbound? 5 years old now? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Not heard of it. Oh, it looks like like a platform version of Salt and Sanctuary. Yeah, okay. I don't know if Salt and Sanctuary's on Xbox, actually, thinking about it. Not Demon Souls, but the other one, you forgot what it's called? PlayStation, Bloodborne. Bloodborne. Oh, it'll never come to Xbox. It's not, it's not ever going to come to Xbox, because it's owned by Sony. My favorite one? Bloodborne. It's on PlayStation 4. I think it's going to be on PC though. Play it like a controller, like with a controller like normal. But you just unfortunately need a PC to play it. It's a very slow opener, his wing attack. Gotta focus for a minute up there. As he immediately misses his attack. Need to get him to turn around. Oh god. Thought I could go over that. Interestingly, didn't get staggered. Oh, don't hit the tree! You hit the tree. Oh, perfect placement for your face. Fucking perfect. Oh! Got it wrong. I wish that Scarlet Rot would go. I couldn't get him to do his follow-up. Back. Back. Woo. There you go. Nice big damage. Turn around. I don't want to use tail swipe, so I'll get away a little bit. Whew. First fights are pretty rough. I didn't want to get close to his face there. He must teleport, right? Being that far away. I fucking knew it. There's his bite, and now I can make him do his follow-up. Catch that wing. There you go. Interestingly, I can get the first attack on one wing, and then the second attack on the other wing. Quite interesting. There you go. Bite. Follow-up. What is that? That's his cloud, right? Yeah. He really rears back when he's doing that cloud. Got a lot of time to watch it. Where's his head? There it is. I should always go right to left, because if he does that other breath attack, then I won't have the time to get away from it. I'll just be running into it, and that's a terrible place to be. Go. Go! Faster! Oh. There we go. Look at that. He's down a third. Back up a little bit. Fine. I'm gonna heal just for safety. Oh, what is he doing? That's his crazy attack. There you go, under half now. Right in the face hole. Oh, same attack again? Okay. Turn around, buddy. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. Boop. Ha! Oh! Stun attack. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely not happy about that one. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boy. Not much life left in you, is there, eh? Are you gonna teleport? No? Come on, come over. Come on over, buddy. Oh god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That'll do. Boop. One more. I'm gonna get one more hit to the face in. But yeah. Bloodborne is a fucking great game. It's quite unique, but in my opinion, it really does the best job of setting the experience of a Soulsborne game, you know? And Dark Souls 2 does the worst job. No dragon? Oh, there it is. New draconic power is available. How many souls? 68,000. Yeah. I think it's not a bad thing. Don't take this as criticism of Elden Ring, but it's just something that I prefer the opposite. Elden Ring does the same thing as Dark Souls 2, is it offers lots and lots of content, right? You can't argue that there's lots and lots of good content in Dark Souls 2 and in Elden Ring. But because there is so much content, you have so many opportunities to have things you don't like. So there's a lot of fights in Dark Souls 2 and in this that I'm just like, I don't care about, right? In Bloodborne, there isn't one fight, not one fight I don't fucking love. Because they're all, you know, unique enough or clever or set a real immersive experience. See what that power is. There he is. Oh, that's who I was looking for. Yeah. Oh. 69. Nice. You know, his low health aggro was unimpressive. Punishes you if you get thirsty. His low health aggro was unimpressive. Wait, what's this? Sorry. Can we look at the... Hello? What? Why can't I use this? Am I too stupid? Change my skills. Maybe I need more faith or arcane. Oh god. Rip. Souls game is ever trying to find a balance to vets and new players too. This one does the best in helping new players play the game. Tried too much for new players. 2 just tried too much for new players. 2 has a far worse problem. This, I would say, has too much for the new players. You know, there's so much of the content that I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I already know it. So it's not really exciting for me. Boss's low health aggro was unimpressive. Yeah. 2 suffers from... it feels like a lot of the fights are built maliciously. Like, there wasn't a unique idea they had that was too difficult to fight, and they brought it down so it was possible, or made windows open. They made some, like, silly little enemy that didn't really do much, and they were like, okay, so that's not hard enough. Just add, I don't know, a sorcerer in there that's going to shoot spells at you. Yeah, and then add an arrow guy up there, yeah. And then later in the game, what we'll do is we'll just have this guy, who's a cool boss fight, early boss fight, and it will just be fight 2 of them. You know? That's what Dark Souls 2 did, and it was like, it's just unimpressive. It's completely almost pointless stuff. So you get to that boss fight at the end of the game, and you're near the end of the game, and you're like, okay, what have you got for me? It's 2 Dragon Knights that you just fight identically, except now I 3-shot them. Okay? No? Plenty of that, like, oh, it's this guy again. Oh, it's this guy a third time. I see. You know, and this has got lots of content where it's like, oh, it's another dragon. But this one doesn't breathe fire, it breathes Scarlet Raw. It's a unique enough idea that you're like, okay, I see it. But, you know, there's a fourth dragon and I bet I know what he's gonna do. So you can see that it's not a complaint by any means for Elden Ring. It feels more mainstream, you know? You know, like when you get really bad movies, low budget, terrible acting, but it's just an absolute fucking riot to watch. Like Starship Troopers. And you're like, this film is supposed to be terrible, but it's just a hilarious experience. And then it goes viral and in mainstream, and then it's cool and hip to watch it, and they bring out Starship Troopers 2 and you're like, ugh. That's Dark Souls 2. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god. Horse does not like poison clouds. Boop. Plant does not like sword. So, you know, it can get fucked. There we go. Question is, the item descriptions are jacked up like those Souls games, just because Japanese translations to English? There's always going to be cultural references that you're not going to get coming from Japanese to English. No, there really isn't. Not as I haven't ever looked at any description and thought that just seems strange. All right, let's kill him. Get up. Boop. Oh god, that doesn't stop. Oh god. They were funny as hell though. There was a mod for the older Dark Souls that was poorly translated, where it takes all of the descriptions, puts them through like Google Translate through like 30 different languages, and then back into English. And it just comes out with some hilarious responses. Just does not make any fucking sense whatsoever. Holy moly, that damage. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If that's what you mean. But yeah, I mean, you find a lot of that stuff in like Sekiro, where there's a lot of Japanese cultural stuff. You know, like the Western idea of trolls live under bridges sort of thing. They'll have, you know, trolls are, I don't know, magic men or something. And you're like, it is completely lost on you unless you knew that. But you know, it just doesn't make any sense why that troll has got a fucking staff. He just looks silly. Why isn't he under a bridge? And they're like, because trolls don't go under bridges. Trolls are magic men, you know? There's a lot of that stuff. You're always going to get that. But the whole... Ooh, poisonous mist. I haven't been in here. There's a reason why I haven't been in this swamp. There was an NPC way back at the beginning of the game I found really early. Where is he? Out by Gowry's shack, that's it. Who asked us to do something in the swamp, and I don't remember what it is. remember so a Big Soul streamer used that mod. Those are good also. Yeah, yeah. So yes, there's going to be a few things, but it doesn't seem to me, in my opinion, it doesn't seem to me that anything that's potentially culturally specific is any more weird than coming up with some unique fantasy idea. Like there's lore to these guys. They're not, you know, they're not some Japanese culture. Oh god, Japanese cultural thing or some Western cultural thing. They're just a unique enemy that's cool as fuck. Look at them fucking. They're like dudes that are guarding stuff, and they've got these mechanical suits to help them, you know, fire 2 bows or wield 2 weapons. But if you hit them a couple of times, like some of the mechanisms break and they just freak out in a hilarious in a hilarious manner. Well, that's just something unique, right? Like, I don't know, it might be something Western or something Japanesey, but my point being is that could be something Japanese, and they'll be like, oh, this is the famous folk tale of the guys who wear mechanical suits and break down a lot. I know this one. And we'll be like, that's a cool, unique enemy. You do ranked? The season was easy to load, tier 7s, yeah. No, I didn't do this season, but I'm imagining it's easy. Unalloyed gold needle.
Somewhere in the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Then I will tell you, as promised, the secret of the town of Celia.
If you tell me the secret of the town of Celia is that they have a mine filled with prawn men, you're getting this sword shoved straight through you. I'll go and find your fucking little gold needle. Alright, so this is a swamp, this gross-ass red area. Went through here. This seems like a thorny arena of some sort. But let me put something there. There's like broken trees and shit. There's like a grey mark there. Like a greeny spot or an ashy space. So there's a few potential places to visit. Guy looks like he had a stroke. How are you sitting? Oh, yeah. Why is he sat like that? That seems terribly uncomfortable. That chair has no lower back support whatsoever. That must be killer. He sat down, and by Jove, he's not getting back up. Now that he's sat down. So here we are. We're looking for a gold... An unalloyed gold... Wait a sec. Didn't I find a gold needle? Gold sewing needle. But he asked for an unalloyed gold needle. Needs a lazy boy recliner? Oh, that'd be great, yeah, yeah. I'm doing wonders. Oh god, what are you doing? Why are you purple? Look at this guy. I hit him and now he's freaking out. Oh god, what is that? Stop. Stop immediately. There you go. Look at him go. And they fall over and shit and they're still fucking swinging. That's great. Okay, this area looks like a bust. There's nothing here. This is that thorny area. I need about 3,000. Oh god. I need about 3,000 more souls to love. Ooh, there's a grace right here. Okay. Oh. Respawn point. Fucking giant ass mosquitoes. How many souls do you give? I like just chucking knives at them. Oh! Well, you don't have much health. 16. Okay, there is no point in killing you. You are worthless to me. What is that? Oh, it's some swords. Was some... Oh god, what the fuck are you? That's terrifying, but cool as fuck. Oh god. I have a lot of health. That's a cool magic. Are you going to give it to me when you perish? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh god. Oh no, there's two of them. Boop. There you go. And there he goes. Steady on. No, no. Yeah, block this fucker. Shit, he did block it. Alright. There. Fair play. Are you dead? You didn't block that one. I wonder what the standard is for PvP? I think the soul level standard is for PvP? Oh god, what a question. The usual soul level 80? I guess that's... We've been here. This is just the Streets of Sages. Streets of Rages. Yeah, I guess that's what people are going to be doing. Although I'm level 80 now. I've put a fair chunk of the game out. I don't know. I don't think there is a standard yet. I think it's still too early. Maybe. Crazy damage. Whoop. So much damage this sword. This was a good choice. It was a good oh god, there's another big one. Oh wait, so we found littler ones of these guys. And we found a little hint about them. And that was the poison makes them rupture, apparently. Maybe because these ones don't spit poison, they spit scarlet rot. Scarlet rot makes them rupture, but... Oh, oh! He's gonna blow. Nice. Do they still use poise? Yep. Yep. Definitely as big a part of the game as Dark Souls 1. Definitely more a part of the game than Dark Souls 3. I remember playing Dark Souls 3 on launch day, and they just turned off poise. Turned off the whole thing. You could be in Havel's suit and might as well be wearing nothing. Nothing at all. Damage, holy moly. Holy sweet baby Jesus. The damage is great. Oh, there's another one. You have a suit of armor for me? Oh, I can block it. That's scary. Okay. I wanted to mess around before I go in this area. Just in case I get locked in. Or fall into a hole or something silly. Because I'm very close to getting another level up. So I'll get that level up and then go in. Just enough. Perfect. More health? 800 health? Not bad. Seems a bit low, but